Welcome back to the show. Congrats on the new record, Dinner Party. It's fantastic.
Good to see you.
You're doing Taste So Good tonight on the show. You're going to perform that for us, which is... does it feel good to have the album out and you playing it in front of live audiences for the first time?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, you spend so much time nurturing these things from early voice notes through to full productions, and then it's nice to just have it out in the world and let the people
You just played this giant gig in Wembley.
Yeah, we just played it on Saturday. We played at Wembley Stadium for a radio show with...
How many people is Wembley? Is that
80,000?
Yeah, no big deal. Nah, easy. Not a big deal at all.
Any day of the week.
80,000 people, and I saw clips, and fans already know every single word to these new songs.
Yeah.
Singing right back to you.
It's incredible like, how quick they just...
That's got to feel great.
They really latch onto it early doors and learn everything. It's such a cool feeling for me.
But then you also did Steal My Girl.
Yeah.
I mean, you played One Direction's songs before, but...
Yeah.
What was it like to do the whole song by yourself?
That's so funny you say that, because I was thinking as I was singing it, literally as I was singing the first verse, I was like, I've never sung this verse before. Because like I would have only ever sung my part.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've ever sung any of those verses before, and I was in front of 80,000 people going, oh crap, I better not forget the words here.
Did you forget the words?
No, I did. Well, to be honest, even if I did, they probably would have sung it. It was pretty loud.
Yeah.
It was loud in there.
When you were in the band, how long were you in each song? Do you, like...
I'd say maximum 40 seconds.
There you go. Yeah. So this is the whole tour.
My work's done here. You know?
But here we go. The tour. Here we go. Look at this giant North American tour. North America, and I had heard here that that when you set your tours up, you kind of set them around golfing. So I know you're a great golfer, and we always talk about golf.
Yeah, we do.
But you whenever you go to the spots, you play the local courses that are beautiful.
Yeah, well, like, I'll try and I'll get the dates from my agent, and then I'll see where the days off are and what cities are on the way past where the next show is, or to the next show, and see what bucket list golf course I would like to play. So it's basically Niall's golf tour with some music added on.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
By the way, speaking of golf,
yes,
I have a bone to pick with you, actually. What? Because we were at, we were at, well, I was at the Ryder Cup at Bethpage in Long Island.
Yes,
so were you.
Yes.
And I was sitting in this NBC hospitality unit, being a coach on The Voice, I was in the hospitality, of course. And I was sat there and
didn't get invited to that suite, but yeah, thank you.
And I was sat there and I was watching the TV, and there you were being interviewed on the property somewhere. Yeah. And I texted you and I just texted him, I was like, Jimmy, are you still at the Ryder Cup? I just seen you on TV. And he literally, this is the last time I spoke to Jimmy. What he said to me was, hi, no. And that was last September.
I didn't feel I needed to elaborate.
Hi, no.
Hi. No, I'm not at that thing. No, at the time I got the text, I was not there. So
or very drunk somewhere.
I might have been that as well. Yeah. By the way, I told you I got a new set of golf clubs. I am ready to.
Oh.
I'm ready to go, man.
You hear no manufacturer can keep this guy under contract. He's got a mixed bag of different manufacturers.
I'm all about mixed bag 2026. Oh, that's the new me. I'm not listening to anybody. I'm not getting paid by anyone because I'm not good. But I'm also, no, I'm talking about, ready for this? I'm talking about, I want to see your reaction. Ping Woods.
Good, yeah, the ping is very good.
For irons, you're gonna freak out when you hear what I say for irons.
Go on.
McLaren.
My God, if Jimmy takes Vegas, Miami, and Austin and F1.
You see what I'm talking about? That's it. I'm McLaren, yeah. I'm doing Vokey wedges.
Beautiful.
And I'm one of those lab putters.
What, the big thing?
The giant one. The
one you have to hold like this?
It's even bigger than that. You have to hold it like this. Yeah, it's fantastic. But I'll see you on the course.
Oh, my God.
I will see you on the course for that.
McIlroy is shaking in his boots.
Oh, he should be. The new album is called Dinner Party.
Yeah.
My man Niall Horan's the best. And you called it Dinner Party because that is where you met your girlfriend.
Yeah, I met my girlfriend at a dinner party.
Oh, come on, bud.
Well, more of a drinks party, to be honest.
Yeah, more than dinner.
There was food there. But yeah, I met her at dinner. it felt compelling the evening. So I was like, I need to write kind of a say what you see when you think of that night.
Does she
kind of
know
song.
that the songs that you're writing are about her?
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
She still lives in my house.
He's like, is this one about... This was not about Jimmy Fallon? Yeah.
But yeah, no, she does. She's like, I guess it'd take a lot of getting used to. I mean, no one expects songs to be, you don't grow up expecting people to write songs about you.
No, but there's some lyrics in there I was going to ask you about. One is picking up boxes with our teeth, playing games we never played before. And I go, yeah. And then I go, no.
No.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Picking up boxes with our teeth.
There was the night I met her, it was late, and then we started playing this. Everyone was playing this game. I've got bad hamstrings, so I went out round one. But you basically get like a cereal box, and everyone has to squat down and get into some weird positions to pick up this cereal box with your teeth, and then it's kind of like a limbo thing where you like tear off a bit of the cardboard as the rounds go down, and people are in splits and all sorts. And so that's where I got that lyric from.
Well, we happen to have a cereal box.
You know what? I had a feeling you might.
Should we play it?
Wow.
I've never played this before. All right, so
I've got bad knees, hamstrings, hips.
Please, I'm your dad. Come on, please. Let's be honest.
Dad?
Yeah, son. I love you. I'm so proud of you. I got a mixed bag of tea. Here we go. So how do I do this?
You're not allowed to touch the floor or anything with your hands. You have to keep your hands behind your back and kind of get into some weird. Yeah, exactly. You tackle that one.
Like that?
You look like Robert Irwin.
like wrestling a gator or something? Yeah. Is that how you do it?
Yeah, just kind of.
Oh, get into it like
Give
that.
it a lunge. Don't split the pants. Oh no.
Too late.
This is gonna go wrong. Oh, has he done it? He's done it.
Really, my neck hurt. Really, my neck hurt from that.
Should I do it?
Yeah, you got to try this now. Yeah.
Oh, I like that, Quest. I like that. Holy crap. Oh.
Great. Now.
So now we have to rip the box up. You know.
No, this is. No, it's gonna be.
Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to be performing on the show?
I will go first.
There's a game at the Garden.
Oh my gosh.
Ambulance waiting outside.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready?
No, there's no way I can do this, guy.
Come on.
I tried my best. Niall Horan, everybody. The champ. More with Niall after the break. Stick around. Come back. That's hard.